I'm standing here in front of this old farm shed because it's a great picture for us of what happens when you neglect something over time. The paint starts to fade, weeds start to grow, tires start to go flat. It's a picture, or a metaphor if you will, of what happens when we neglect our pastors over time. In 2021, the Barna Research Group did a survey of pastors in full-time ministry. And in January of 2021, they discovered that 29% of the pastors they interviewed who were in full-time ministry were considering, in the last year, had considered resigning or quitting the ministry. By October of 2021, that number grew to 38% of the pastors, and it was a much higher percentage among pastors who were 45 years of age and younger compared to pastors that were older than 45. Now, I wasn't one of those pastors in 2021, but I pastored a small church for 9.5 years, and I was the only person on staff. I was receiving what many would probably refer to as a half-time salary, but I was working a full-time job, and I was a jack of all trades. During that season of time, there was a 2.5 to 3 year window of time where I couldn't afford to take a vacation. In fact, during 7 years, I barely left town on vacation, and when I did leave town, I typically went someplace where I didn't have to pay for any housing, whether it was relatives or a cabin that somebody had, but it wasn't me going and staying at a hotel or some luxury resort to vacation. I want to tell you about a partnership that's being formed between Don Bushnell Ministries and Kingdom Works Fundraising. We're partnering together to take care of our pastors. And this fall, Don Bushnell Ministries is committed to taking 5 pastors on an all-expense-paid fishing vacation. Now, where we could use your help is we don't want to just take 5 pastors on one trip. We're planning on taking 3 or 4 of these trips over the next 12 months, and we want to grow the number of pastors we can take on these trips. And ultimately, our goal is to develop a full-fledged ministry that helps heal and protect our pastors against burnout. So we have our GiveSendGo site where you can make a donation directly to the Pastor Respite fishing trip so that pastors can go on these all-expense-paid vacations. You can go to Kingdom Works Fundraising and you can fill out a nomination to share with us about a pastor you think is a worthy candidate to go on this trip. You can consider doing a fundraiser with your church or organization, or share with others about this. If you go to our website, which is kingdomworksfundraising.com, there's actually a section where you can very easily click a button and email information about our website to other people. You can put it out on social media. But the more help we can get, the better, because we want to take care of our pastors. Would you give us a hand in this process? Thank you.